everybody, welcome back to a somewhat snowy DeHaven Family Farm. The last snowstorm we had here the end of April has just about melted away. It's a little more than half gone, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about an embarrassing auction purchase that I made and why you shouldn't bid on things without looking at them closely first. So what I'm talking about is right behind you. I'm gonna flip this camera around, and it's kind of neat what we bought, but it's gonna need some work. So let me show you. All right, there she is. So what we have is an old horse-drawn carriage, I guess you could call it. It potentially has 3 seats on it. Of course, the wooden spoke wheels, which are pretty cool. There. Now you can see it a little bit better. And so for those of you who don't know, we do some agritourism here on the farm. Most of it's in the fall time with our pumpkin patch and other activities that we have, petting zoo and whatnot. So we thought this would be pretty cool for pictures here on the farm. So a while back I did a video about, we did kind of an auction preview, but it was a preview that included the prices, and there's one of our dogs. So during that video I showed photos of some of the stuff that was at the auction and what the items sold for. So this was actually one of the items that was in that video, and at the time we previewed the auction, there was like 3,000 things there, so it was hard to look closely at everything. We had kind of glanced at this and kind of had it in the back of our head, well, that would be kind of cool, so being that the auction had so many items and it ran from about 8:30 in the morning till I think I quit watching about 11:30 at night, it was just about done. I was not going to go sit over there for that long amount of time, so we watched some items online that we were interested in, and when this popped up, I remembered I hadn't looked at it close, but it was selling pretty cheap, so I'm like, all right, well, we'll go ahead and buy it. So we spent 250 bucks on it. And in the pictures and things, kind of looking at it, you see now that these 2 seats here are pretty much falling over. The back one's still good. It did not look like that in the pictures and up close. On the way home, stuff really started shaking and bouncing, and it showed its true colors, let's say, as to how bad it is. Now, we'll take a walk around here. I've been trying to stand still because I'm on my phone and I find that the picture is very shaky, so I try to stand still. But the 4 spoked wheels here, we'll get you up a little bit closer, and there's a mechanism thing underneath the wagon right now just shoved there that you would hook your horses up. We're not worried about that, but the wheels are actually in pretty good shape. There's no rot in them. They're all nice and solid. Somebody put it's like a rubber band on the outside of them, but all this is solid. And then underneath, I'll call it like a running gear, all of that is metal and solid. So potentially what our thoughts are here, another dog in the way, potentially what our thoughts are here is to maybe just use the running gear and take the upper section off and just kind of build a slightly different style wagon, one that would be more like a farm wagon where it'd have a bench in the front and then a long box in the back where farmers would haul stuff, and we could put pumpkins in it for pictures. So that's a thought, because you can see here that a lot of this is rotted out, and like I said, it did not look that bad, so we should have checked it closer. But for $250, I honestly don't know if you could get 4 good, and these are big wagon wheels. I'm guessing that wheel is about 3 foot tall. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm pretty sure that's every bit of 3 foot tall there. So just to find good wagon wheels, I think people usually charge 75 to 100 bucks a piece for those. So honestly, I don't think we did terrible, but it's not exactly what we thought it was going to be. We thought it would be some minor repair, not an overhaul. But it is kind of a cool piece, and it will be pretty cool once we fix it up for photos. And again, we can reuse some of the stuff. So I'm just trying to show you a little bit here. And on the way home, this the upper roof section, which looks pretty cool, it was wobbling bad. I thought that we were going to lose. Let me see if I can climb up here and show you. I thought it was just going to completely fall off on the way home. Let me see if I can show you here. You can see how bad that's shaking. Yeah, I thought the whole thing was just going to go on the way home, and I'd have to stop and pick it up off the side of the road. But, I mean, the roof actually doesn't look like it's in terrible shape. So anyway, I think we have the potential here to reuse a lot of these pieces and turn it into a pretty cool wagon here on the farm. Obviously, we're not going to pull, it won't be pulled with any horses or anything like that. It's just going to sit in one spot and be a photo piece, probably put our name on it. So let's go ahead and get this thing unloaded. Look, self-driving. There you go. Pretty cool. All right, so there she is, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Did we do okay for $250, or did we buy a pile of scrap, rubble? Let me know, guys. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe, the bell icon, thumbs up on your way out the door. I greatly appreciate it. And hey, I hope to see everybody on the next video.